Welcome back, everyone. 皆さん、おかえりなさい。今日は86日目です。Day 86. So we have a double stack today. I don't know which group it is. Let's actually take a look. Actually, it could be this one. I guess we'll find out soon enough. So yesterday was not too bad. Yesterday was the Fallout day, right? So took it slower, be a little bit more deliberate, get used to the new vocabulary. Go over these. I think these were the only two. How did I... Oh, this is reassuring, right? Or hardening. And this one was all onyomi. So kai we jo, right? As opposed to the new vocabulary word, mizu. No, not mizu. Umi zakana, right? Which has some overlapping meaning as well. All right, so let's get into it. I'm gonna make notes of any older ones. I think spending 2 days, so 3 days total. I'm taking slow, deliberate pace through the new vocabulary is probably enough, and then making note of any vocabulary after the rotation. All right, get in here. This to decide something. Oops. And here. 決める A numbered group. We have number in a series and group. Bangumi.
Bangumi.
Hakuchou. Oh, they swapped it up on me. Oh my gosh, dude. I thought Hakcho was gonna come up. We're gonna change that too after day 100. Reads and then definition. I particularly find that doing the random thing is counterproductive. I'll see if this does what I think it does. We'll see. it's clashing too hard with Hanzuhiro. Wait, this is the Ru. Okay, so this is the previous group.
Kotae.
Okay, memory.
Toru.
Toru.
Omoide.
Omoide.
高さ
Akas.
局。
Yoku.
通す。
Osu. Hello, Hooks.
Magaru.
Magaru.
1番
Ichiban. 'To be bent. Alright. Okay.
地上。
Yo.
時間
Jikan. 近づく。近づく。This is from last group. So we have near plus 2. Possibly have to think adverb. And we got that's good. Not who. What's predicate? You approach, get to draw near, to near. Oh no. So it's definitely 近づく, but intransitive. Okay, I want to write that too. Intransitive. Okay. Today. Yeah.
失礼
Today. How do I write this? Du.
近づく
Gazuku. Zuku. This is to attach. Be attached. To attach something is geru. Right. And be distinguishing. It's from our current group. So giving it another day. 2. Tsuku.
つく
Tsuku.
10分間
10分間.
Basho.
場所. Last group.
Tori.
通り.
Bunka.
文化. Huh. How does diary work? Yeah, ki. Nikki.
日記
Nikki. Nikki.
交番
Oban.
Zenbei.
Zenbei.
"見分ける
Niwakeru.
"ハート型
Ato kata. This was new too, right? Boku. Chikyoku. Part of the newest group. Just the other branch office.
支局
Yoku. Um. You. Wait.
入場
Usual.
間
Aida.
"船
Hune. This one. Right? Yeah.
「気をつけて
Yotsukete.
医者
Isha.
下る
Udaru. Yeah.
自決
Jiketsu. Wait. This is different, right? So I was using, yeah, this is different. It's tag. What is tagged or labeled? It's kind of small as well. Yeah, okay. So what was the tag thing? Something about fuda. What?
Fuda.
What? Oh, fool. Duh. Okay. Yeah, because you couldn't find it. It was right there all along. Yeah, that one's so meh. So meh. I almost feel like I should change that into food instead. So, how about tag and label? Labeling food, duh. I'll work on it. Hikiwake.
引き分け。
当たり前。
つける。
ける。
星。
星。
当たり前。
当たり前。This is to turn something toward. Because it needs an object. A bit off. Oh, with an S? Yeah, that's more of a English problems. Forward and towards. I'm not sure about that grammar point actually.
Shiro kuro.
Kuro. Hotondo. Most. Almost all. And then the opposite, which is hardly. Or in like a negation sense, hardly. Hotondo. Get it? Get it?
向ける。
Get it? Which meaning is this? Oh, hello there.
Hi, Smile.
Hello. It has been a, what do you call it? A very desertly supernova minute. We last spoke. Dixie, how are you? What have you been up to? Oh, did you finish your studies as well? Because it's been quite that long, actually. What is this? Matter and occurrence? That's a primary occurrence. Okay.
Igaku.
Yaku. Sorry about that. Had a lot going on. I imagine. Currently no hiatus from uni due to your little one. Currently no hiatus from uni due to your... That's awesome. I'm glad you have a lot of things going on. Right? It's a good... Lots of things going on, right? And how is your health as well, right? Health, family... Oh, on hiatus. Oh, my bad. Dang. The classic no and on. My fault. On hiatus. Okay. So you have your little one. That's fantastic. To take care of. I imagine your health is also pretty well intact, sustainable, maybe even improving substantially. I feel like the topics we've talked about back in the day either concerns health or the studies. The little one. Tell me a little bit about the little one. Is this a new development? Health is so-so. Okay, her birth caused a spinal cord injury. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Is that something that you are recovering from, and like you're gonna be able to manage from that? Something that's temporary? So taking it IY. Taking it easy. Oh, that okay. And you have a 9-month-old little girl, Emma Grace. Not temporary. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope you manage to find things that can manage the injury. That does sound like quite a lot. Oh, 1 second. Well, hope you find ways to manage it. You know, be around for the little one. Congratulations on the little one. And keep going. You have to be thankful for, especially your husband. Glad to hear that supportive husband as well. They're taking it easy at home. Maternity, right? 9 months. Sounds like I can only imagine how interesting the last 9 months have been for you. Discover anything interesting that stick with you about your little one? Just growing too fast? Oh, I can imagine. Who knows? Once you blink again, she might turn 13, you know, in the blink of an eye. Then then all the other fun stuff. Still your little one. Still your little one. Forever. She said her first words already and is trying to walk. Your teenagers are doing well too. Yeah. You didn't mention that. I don't remember. Are your teenagers like middle school yet? I think I sort of remember. 15 and 16. Oh, high school. Ooh. Two teenagers and a little one. So are your operations in the house these days? Provided, also considering your limitation on your injury. Honestly, it's been great. They love her. Teens are working to get towards stuff. That's wonderful. Son wants to go into the military and daughter wants to do something like graphic design. Whoa. Those are very, very different responsibilities. Graphic design. That's interesting. I am not the most well versed in military. What can you say? Did they ever tell you reasons that they chose those things? Son just finished his 1-star expedition of 25 miles with cadets. Oh, so he's already actively gone about it. Does military run in the family? For you guys? Uh, hmm. All. This is an adverb. Remember, is this new? Ku. No, it's not Zenku. Ku. Not Subede either. This is old. So all plus Ku could be an adverb. What is the Binyomi? Oh, it might be a special case where it's a Zenku. Still. Your great-grandfather and grandfather were military. Okay, your ex now lives in China and has no input with them anymore. Your daughter is artistic and loves to draw. Ah. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. China, huh? Yeah, I remember you did mention you had like this varied relationship between the proximity of your ex. Well, distance work, right? Artistic. What kind of designs have she been into? I imagine there's quite a lot. Thank you. I know Subete is the one that I need to look out for. And then there's Zenryoku. And then Zenkoku, which is nationwide. And there's Zen Nihon, all of Japan. Checking my. There's. So Zen, right? Zenbei, we just did Zenbei. There was Zenshin, whole body. Oh, I know what this is. It is an adverb. It's the one. It's special. That's why I can't remember that. It's special. And it's mataku. Loves anything buildings and architecture wise. I see. Excuse the spelling. You're typing next to your dart in the dart. Oh yeah, that's perfectly fine. I'll fill in. I'll try my best to fill in, right? Provided it's provided it's not a 2-letter word that that means something, provided it's not no and on, I think I would do pretty alright. No worries. And the X works much better far away. It suits your kid's mental health. Yeah. Distance to heal. You're also learning Irish from your heritage. I've met someone, Cozy hasn't been here in a while, but Cozy was the last person I talked to about Irish. You don't do young person spelling? That's fair. That's fair. Although I do have to admit, by sheer coincidence, someone typed no and on yesterday as well. I'm like, dang, that sucks. When they said no, it's like, oh, on. Oh, okay. As long as it's not this, I think I'm pretty okay. And yeah, the young people spelling. I'm sure having little ones, or teenagers, right? Teenagers, you are probably far more adjusted to the 2-letter, 3-letter acronyms, spillage here and there. Taku. How's the Irish going? How do you go about learning Irish? How does one go about learning Irish?
全く
Oh, you know me. I've been doing this for a year and getting close to a year and a half now. Been pretty enlightening. Teaching. 教え。
教え
This origin, one's origin.
Shushin.
Jushin. Ataku. Chugakko.
中学校
You picked up anything else while you were at home taking care of the little one? You like being a millennial, but you can keep up with a young, but you can keep up with the young people's acronyms. You're using Duolingo in the Sapphire League. Your daughter is learning German, and your son is learning Japanese. You have a place? Oh, your son is have your son played Osu yet? Your son's starting to check a lot of boxes and converging evidence. Have your son watched Solo Leveling yet? I think Solo Leveling's recent season just ended. I'm obviously being a little presumptuous here, but both kids have played, and yep, he's in the middle of it all. Alright, fair enough. You all watch anime? Fair enough. Oh, that's cute. That's very cute. Your daughter's learning German. Has she watched the show Dark yet? It might be a little bit, it might be a little bit not like the most interesting thing for, especially on the targeted female audience, but it's an excellent German program. That's the last one, and it's targeted towards mature audience. So, but if Stranger Things is something you guys watched before, Dark is a pretty wonderful one. No, she's not. She watches what she wants to. She's savvy. Yeah. Okay. I'm obviously thinking about her Japanese learning. I mean, not her German learning, and inspiring things from Germany, right? Things that are really interesting, cultivating. I don't know what the Irish course is like on Duolingo. Your little one is learning BSL. Baby sign language? I got you. How does that work? Is that what that stands for? I've seen some interesting like demonstrations of that by coincidence. Oh, British Sign Language. Well, yes, sign language. Oh, right. So does that work? Does sign language work very, very like your little one? You're referring to your 9-year-old, right? Your 9-month-year-old. How early does that work? I'm actually not sure how early one can communicate through gestures. She knows milk, poop, drink, and eat. Oh, okay. Oh, that's so awesome. I haven't even considered that early stage sign language. Neat. You started at 4 months old? Dang. Pretty inspiring, actually. I have to keep that in mind on the back of my head. In the back of my head. That, I feel like that's pretty cool. Prior to like, the formation, of articulation or vocalization. Hands. Very neat. I imagine all your little ones also know sign language, or was that after the fact? Kids before 2 learn much language in their lifetime compared to any other time of their life. Statistically, that is true. Yes, statistically. Largely because adults are not incentivized to learn a language. But those adults who choose to learn a language, they learn far more than they do as a kid. If you know what I mean. It's a chicken or egg question. The egg came first. So there were not too many. So statistically, if you were comparing also the brain's plasticity, that's not true. But it is very useful that supports that, but it is not the correlation. If you pre-select for human adults that decide to learn language at a later date, they learn far more than kids. And it doesn't correlate with plasticity. There's obligations and order of learning. I would have agreed with you probably fairly hesitantly prior to the recent delving into language acquisition. The plasticity of your brain when it comes to correlating with language acquisition, that's kind of a coincidence. It's still true though, as in the kids have higher plasticity and they happen to be learning language when they're kids because it's obligatory. Now, if you do a pre-selection for adults who choose to learn another language versus adults that have to learn another language, the adults that choose to learn a language leverages all their experiences. So they acquire a language arguably faster, if not negligibly different from kids. The capacity to do so is very different, largely because, yes, their plasticity of their brain may differ. It does not correlate with their capacity to acquire another language, though. Statistically, both the statements you said are true. They are true, but they are corollary, coincidentally corollary, not causal. Yeah, so kids do learn most of their languages early in life, and their plasticity, there's more neuroplasticity in their brain. Yeah. Adults are not incentivized to learn another language anymore. Kids are. Or obligatory. Oh, no doubt that's right. Just that they absorb more if they are taught, but not if they don't. So if an adult learns, they do learn more due to effort. They absorb more if they are taught, but not if they don't. Yeah, that you're like, for me, you're comparing two different states. They're uncomparable to each other. They just happen to be coincidental. So kids do not have experiences. That is in my opinion, what you state is still true. But kids and adults are uncomparable in this situation. It's apples and oranges. Adults have the capacity for self-identity and self-learning and self-evaluation. Kids do not. So yes, it is true that if you teach kids, they don't. And then adults are refractory because they also have their own identity and self-lessons. So they have different capacity, not comparable capacity. Right. So I agree with you. Children and adults are different. Right. How they learn language will be fundamentally different as well. Effort is comparable between that. And that has to deal with obligation versus voluntary. And unfortunately, since one is often obligation and the other one is voluntary, that's also, we can't compare those two because that's where the source of effort comes from. So it's very difficult to quantify if a child is putting forth more effort or less effort than an adult. A child might be unconsciously doing a lot of it, while an adult has more conscious development. So, and then unconscious and conscious effort is very uncomparable as well. If we compare conscious effort versus unconscious effort, you could say adults have more conscious effort and children has more relative unconscious effort or subconscious effort. And then when we total them up together, I'd probably say it's surprisingly negligible, as in the total amount of effort, right? provided you're comparing the child to themselves, as in like 40 years later, if the child plays a certain amount of effort total, conscious, subconscious, and unconscious effort, and you compare them to their adult counterparts, maybe you'll know when they're like in their 20s or their 30s. Like for myself, my total effort hasn't changed from my kid state to now. Although I divide that effort up, I distribute it differently now. Most of my efforts are conscious as opposed to obligatory. So I don't have to learn a language, but I chose to learn a language, and I don't work any less hard as a kid than I am an adult. Some people do change over time, right? Slowly, like, oh, I don't want to put in more effort. I want to be more efficient. That certainly can change. My life, I chose not to. I might even consider that when I was a younger kid, I was far lazier than I am today. And this is an adult privilege, right? An adult privilege. Not kids don't have this privilege. They don't get to decide when and where they have to do a lot of these things. So it's kind of interesting because it deals a lot with language acquisition. I've spoken with a lot of younger I've spoken a lot with a lot of younger language learners, and actually they have a very different perspective, right? Much younger, the kids that feel like they're obligated to do so because their future and stuff depends on it and explore that, are relatively equally successful to those that choose to learn language without an incentive. However, the difference is the feeling of obligation. For myself, I don't usually feel that obligation because everything's voluntary, and to me, that changes the perspective. So I find that it takes more effort to do something voluntarily without obligation than it takes to do something that's obligatory. Now, I've been associating with a lot of younger people, so in their 20s, who feel that it takes some more effort to meet obligations than to voluntarily to choose to do something. So that's where the whole like millennial and Gen Z gap might come up quite often. For me, it's far easier to do something that's forced upon me because I have to do it. It's duty, it's service. I get kicked in the butt. And then when I go to choose to do something for myself, like, I don't know, learn a language without, it's optional because we have so many duties in life. I imagine you might have some of these thoughts where you're raising the little one, you're raising a teenager. It feels like all the obligations is still taking up all your effort, but sometimes optional things like school can feel optional, and it feels like while they say it takes more effort to do things obligatory, they're still doing those things versus making time to do things that are voluntary. So oftentimes, what's a voluntary thing that I feel I tend to reiterate all the time or most of the time, it's to get to a position that maybe like a thinking position like myself is, one thing that's optional is self-improvement. Life can throw a lot of obligations at you, but it does take quite a lot of discipline and effort to make micro or atomic habits for self-improvement. You can let that glide if you want. And since quite a lot of people don't do that voluntarily in general, you may make an argument it takes more effort to do that than the obligations are forced upon you. So how is this all relevant to the whole language thing? kids are obligatory forced to find a line of communication, while adults have to voluntarily find sustainability, due diligence, and discipline to voluntarily pick up a language that they don't require. So, shortchanging how much effort it is probably a little bit generalizing. Like, I would say in some way it is just as difficult, if not negligible, between kids and adults. It's in my opinion, the capacity does not change for effort. It's the distribution of how much effort you have, right? So as an adult, you end up distributing most of your obligations to something else that isn't voluntary, is language. So you might argue that an adult puts just as much of their childhood efforts into other things that isn't acquiring another language. So I would argue that adults are largely capable of all the effort capacity that they have as a kid. They're just in my opinion, they're distributed differently due to obligation and voluntary choice. It's been the same with your Irish. It's been an effort. You used to be fluent. Oh, intriguing. But you lost it all? How does that work? When you moved in with your mother at age 6? Oh, okay, like that way. Heritage speaking. Yeah, your obligations are first and also automatic versus making time for everything learning because you don't have to, but you want to. Yeah. So, conscious effort and subconscious effort are a wonderful thing to have, to be able to have clarity on when it comes to becoming an adult. It becomes like, and children are largely almost all obligation, right? And that's kind of where the whole teaching is most effective, or teaching is very, very effective. And then you get to the point when you get older and older and less and less things are obligations. So then teaching becomes less and less effective, right? Overall, but motivation, engagement, discipline becomes more and more effective. So over these couple years, when you're talking, like when I have the blessed opportunity, I guess, privileges of talking to people as young as 16, actually maybe like 14, 15, all the way up to people a little bit older than me, actually. Oh, and yesterday someone stopped by who is much older than me, but that's a rare occasion. So anywhere from like 16 all the way up to 40 ish, and you kind of gauge this based on we're always talking about learning things, so you kind of like change up your game a little, distribute what is conscious choice matters kind of thing versus what is obligatory. So far, I believe the vast majority of the people I get to talk to on and off are students. They're in their 20s, and you have kind of a blend all around the world. I don't think I consistently have people from the same place. It's been a joy. I can only imagine what it's like seeing your children grow up and take in all that information too, as they stay online and whatnot. What are your thoughts on the current like Gen Z, Gen Alpha stuff? Do you have any hot takes? I'm kind of curious. You say you're keeping up with the little ones culture. Got some recent discoveries. Do I have one for the high school kids? I suppose the relevant thing I think about is doom scrolling most of the time, and the prevalence of brain rot.
海
Umi. Nanbe.
南米
Nambe. Are you finding rediscovering Irish engaging? Like how are you getting memories? How is your revisiting Irish experience going? I think I want to frame this a little bit more specifically. I think I have been studying Mandarin, especially written Mandarin, for like close to a year now, right? Close to a year. Almost a year now. And being a heritage speaker, right? Being a heritage speaker or a related heritage speaker, the experience is quite dramatically different from. So I've chosen 3 languages. Japanese is self-study. So this is a purely an adult, unincentivized choice. And then Mandarin is heritage speaking. And then I recently started Spanish, which is my first formal academically learned language. And those 3 experiences are very different from each other. So it would be very interesting to hear how your Irish visiting, now that I'm aware you're a heritage speaker. You love watching them learn? No hot takes as of yet. Your eldest is Gen Z. Okay, your son is Gen Alpha, and your little one is now Gen Beta. Yeah, I heard recently that Gen Beta is a go. The language usage has definitely changed for sure. You've been loving relearning it all again? Ah, okay. The emote was to say, yeah, I know. It's the extension. I keep kind of funny, but not the same. You speak French as well. I know a couple people who are more interested in French. Intriguing. You don't plan to move to Paris, do you? I know one person who's getting ready to move to Paris to go back to college for a second degree. 22-year-old from New York City. Became a little bit well acquainted in the last week. Nope. Either Costa del Sol, Spain, or Maldives. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, no worries. Take your time. That's road.
番号
Bango. One charger acquired. Lovely. Costa del Sol or Maldives. Those are very specific. Not even Ireland? I don't know what your relationship is with Ireland. I mean, like, other than the heritage thing. So is this snake or is it bet? No, it's fine. You're looking forward to visiting Costa del Sol next year? Nice. You'll probably retire to Ireland. Okay. So you got citizenship. Fair enough, fair enough. Next year. Dang, big year. Whole family? Family trip? Graduation vacation. Well, I guess your other one would be close to graduation next year. Close to graduation. Whole family. That sounds like a soon to be amazing time. First vacation for all of you guys. Well, that is a big deal. Dang. Oh, she graduates this year. Oh, okay. That's a great way to celebrate. I don't think my parents and I have ever gone. The whole family has ever gone to vacation together all at once. Yeah, I don't think so. The closest things are like road trips to pick up someone or go to a wedding or something. Extended family wedding. That's the closest. How long are you planning on staying in Costa del Sol? It's also your husband's 30th next year. Oh, big deal. Very big deal. Semi honeymoon trip. Oh, yeah, just rack it all in. 10 days. Nice, nice. I'm glad you guys have be able to do that. Neat. I'll have to look forward to hearing about it sometime. To be mixed. Majiru. Right? It's taking a lot of savings. I can imagine. 10 days, whole family. I definitely can imagine. That's probably one of the reasons that kept my family from doing any of that, really. At this point, my parents are my family are perfectly content. My sister is globetrotting though. My sister is globetrotting as we speak. I'm more of a homebody. We can also do a day trip to Morocco as well by boat. It is close enough. 3K all inclusive, including flights. 3K per person? Oh no, you mean wait. 3K per person or the whole group? That's pretty nice. For 5? Oh, for a little one? Not spoken to your mother in 14 years, so you won't be doing any trips with her anytime soon. 3K total. Wow. All 5. Sounds like a great deal. Of course, I suppose. You then have a separate budget for like purchases and food and of that nature.
Majiru.
lack something, or to be lacking, to get chipped, or what is lacking? Kakeru?
かける
Akari.
明かり
Not needed for food as it is included. Oh, okay. Same as drinks. Oh, dang. $3K. Heck. I feel like I could hop on board for that. Though my parents would find that price very negotiable. Like, if I had to, keep my mother recently went back to Hong Kong for a week and a half to sort out paperwork and whatnot. And the mid tier, like mid to bottom tier round trip flight was already 1100. That's just a flight. Round trip flight. European prices are great. How we going to, yeah. Yep. Close to 10K for just husband, baby, and you. Yeah. That's the type of number I was kind of expecting. But Europe, huh? Interesting. You wanted to go to Japan and South Korea? I see.
Hashirimaru.
Hashirimawaru. I think 3K for 10 days, including food and transportation. That sounds amazing. Yeah, domestic flights for the US, yeah. I can definitely see that, especially with respect to like their distance. Like, visit friends. It was 1,500 for you to just go to either Cali or Colorado from London? Gee. Oh, you know what? I did meet another spry, I think the guy's spry guy that's currently residing in the UK. Not entirely sure where. It's also why you did video calls on your wedding day instead of actually coming. That's fair. That's fair. Clever workaround. Southwest of England. I see. Sounds like a lovely place. Is it? I don't want to be presumptuous here. Oh there, Curdle. Hello, hello. You're 9 miles from the beach and live in a rural market town. Bar public transport, you love it. It's a that sounds like excellent. We do not here no beaches, rivers, mountains, mountains. Split between rural and suburbia. And car here. No public trans. I can just get a lift. Close. Definitely can see the relaxing thing. Beach, huh? Nice to be next to a beach. What are you up to, girl? How was your day so far today? I'm catching up with someone I haven't heard from maybe like a year now. I've got a little one in that time. Another little one. Namiguchi.
南口 黒い
Uroi. Usually get a lift from friends, or if it's a day trip, get the bus for the day. Ah, okay. It's nice to have the second option as well. I'm no stranger to riding buses. Takes you an hour to get to a hospital or the main towns. There, I can empathize with that. uh,
教室
教室.
教える
Osieru. Versus near. Or no. Attached near. That's neighborhood. And then neighborhood. Right. Coon. This is new. As we need the coon for this. What is being attached? enough with you. What's going on with me? Language learning since the last time we spoke. Um, that's kind of a funny thing. I don't think I have ever worked since you know me. Yeah, I haven't worked in the, I haven't formally worked in a profession in the last 7 years, maybe close to 7 years. I work on things, but not in a professional capacity. Yeah, ever since you know me. Yes, yes. I used to work in virology. That's over 7 years ago. Has it been 7 years? Getting very close. Yeah, so those are the stories I brought about. Nowadays, yeah. Nowadays, I keep the brain young. Work out all the family retirement stuff. Not me, but my family's retirement. My mother is coming about her last 2 years. My father is formally retired. My sister is globetrotting somewhere. Um, sorting out, transitioning, I guess, transitioning into another phase in the family life. Largely language learning though. That's what the last time we talked. Almost everything revolves around language learning. Over 50% of my waking hours in the last year it's available on YouTube. The rest eating, right? Eating, fitness, keep up with my quality of life stuff. And then I go to Otakon every year. I volunteer at Otakon every year. Retirement sucks there. They're pushing it to 70. I see them. They're saving for your youngest. Same as you did for your eldest. So they have a nest egg when they hit 18. I see. Keep it going. Nice to hear that your little one will have support once they turn of age. What is this? Would I consider this an old one or a new one? This is a new one. So, attach something close. Oh, they're all fools. So, fukin, right? Fukin.
付近
That was fine. Tegami. Eyeball. Tree. UK politics sucks there at the moment. Need to save for them with the way it's going. You didn't have the fallback you're trying to give your kids. I see. Well, it's a task that I'm not familiar with intimately. However, yeah, you gotta squeeze and be future seeking, right? With the little ones. Perhaps one day. Perhaps one day I'll also engage in that type of activity. Despite being older. Eyeball and tree. Mutual. What are we mutualing? Oh, soul. Yeah. Stare into the soul of the tree. Never say never. You swore you weren't getting married and now you've been for 5 months. That's very romantic. Quite romantic. They got married within the last time we talked as well. Congratulations. Are there any hot takes about the second time around? Like, what? Oh, hold on. Let me ban the daily Twitch bot. That reminds me, I'm also live on Twitch. All right, there we go. Daily Twitch bot. You know, gotta hit that. I think this is the special one. Or is this Jidai? What's a time substitution? I think that's just to substitute. This is a change, right? Oh, this is your first night. You wasn't married to your ex. You asked many times. You asked many times and he refused. They got married in 2 months and moved to China with his wife. Oh, okay. I see. I see. So no formal. I see. I see. Well, congratulations on your first one. You didn't envision yourself getting married at one point? All the same. Mazel tov. Jidai. I want to say Jidai. I think this is an old one. Time plus substitution. We would go with onyomi. So G plus dai. But what I'm getting stuck on is meaning. I want to say change, but I don't want to say change. I want to also consider substitute. Let's say fallback. What else could it be? Time? Oh, wait. It is Jidai. But Jidai, oh yeah, this is the one trigger, right? It's not change. I'm confusing it with something else. I don't know how this works out,
時代
but it's a period of time. Pretty sure Jidai is a period of time, but I don't know how I would get to period of time with. Oh, because dai also mean period. Yeah, we have to flex to period. Not a lot of uses for period at the moment. Or like time period. I think I got bopped for period of time. And I added it. This Tegami.
手紙
No, your ex kind of threw you off of relationship until you met your husband through a mutual friend on Twitch. It was long distance as friends first, and then the first 15 months of your relationship. I see. In the last nearly 2 years, moved in together, had Emma Grace, and got married. And honestly, this is the happiest you've ever been. Awesome, awesome. Hopefully, it ends up okay. I'm gonna do a. It's not what I'm. It's a little bit of a weird thing. Hopefully, this doesn't continue to be the happiest you've ever been, and you become even happier, right? Your kids are finally happy and content and safe. Lovely, lovely. You're living happily and finally fulfilling things you couldn't do for the 15 years prior with your ex. 15 years. Dang. Fair enough, fair enough. Love to see your peaking, and hopefully wishful thinking that that peak continues to go up. uh, um, ain't no way this is Kame. Kame? No. Amoku. You have an eye on a course, right? Eye on a course, and they mock you for keeping your eye on the course. Yeah.
科目
Amoku. Hey. I'm gonna use time period to remind myself that it's period. Yeah.
支える
Sasairu. Mamonaku. Apologies, you need to run off. Oh, no worries, no worries. Emma's awake and hungry. You go take care of Emma. And be sure to catch up with you now. Now I have more time in your hands. You're perfectly welcome. Obviously, no obligation. I would love to hear little stories about your little ones. It's lovely to vicariously hear stories about parents. I don't have a lot of friends or people that that have very near that have that experience. They chose not to, so it's very refreshing to hear a loving and caring parent talk about their little ones. Although Gecko has filled Belgium I've met recently has really filled me in on some stuff too. Yeah, and then on the Irish, right? Definitely an interesting language, I can imagine, especially the grammar. Yeah, good night. Sleep well as well, if you when you get some time to sleep as well. Thanks for catching up. All right, this is selling.
Mamonaku.
Why do I think that's ma? Since when does this have anything to do with ma? Oh, we have to look beforehand. That's right, before long. Oh wait, no, before long. Oh, we had to prepare, right? Because we did something. Yeah, it's not that great. It's fine. We know it's Mamonaku. All good. The answer? How am I answering? Gosh darn it. Um, oh. That's because I already know the kun. Kotaeru. That's our kun read already.
答える
Doko. Is this different? No, it wasn't. Oh, bariki.
馬力
Bariki. Oh, my. You? I feel like this is a trap. Zenkai?
前回
No.
お前
Omae.
2番
2番。
住民
住民。
魚
魚。
名前
名前。
黄色
黄色。
偉大
大。
人間
人間。
もともと
もともと。Ah, dang it! I forgot the rendaku, and it's the same word. Fine. I didn't type the rendaku. That's kind of that's so annoying. So it's fine. It's not fine, but we'll have to be fine with it.
出来上がる
出来上がる。
紙
紙。How do I type this? DU?
心強い
Yeah. And this is from yesterday, so that's consecutive, but it's consecutive Rendaku BS for non-double checking. Annoying. Very annoying. So unrewarding.
曲げる
曲げる。 Oops. I think this is still ketsu.
ケツ
This is special, right? I think it's cheeky. Oh no, it's wait. Am I getting this mixed up with something else? I should have thought about it a little bit longer. Life ones just suck so much. Oh, I got it backwards. Whoops. Kiji. Yeah, yeah. I read it backwards. My bad. Yeah. Rote memory. Rote memory. I did use a mnemonic. I just wrote it backwards. Again, one of those things. Like, would be great to double check when you're reading stuff. You can double check all the time in context. So, SRS, not the greatest part about SRS.
丸い
Marui. This has I in it. Mokji?
目次
Fuji. Okay. This is different. And I want to say Koba. No. Kojo sounds bad though. I think it's Koba off the top of my head. Kojo. A factory? Koba. Kojo. Actually, Kojo sounds okay. I think this is the one where it's both, and that's why they both sound okay.
工場
Kojo. Yeah, Koba. Koba is fine too.
不自由
Ew. T next. I next. Next time? Oh, right. See what comes up next. The heck was this? Does this still compare? What is this supposed to be? Was this kick? I think this was kick, wasn't it? I feel like this gotta be kick. Oh. Did Hanzahiro use kick? I don't think Hanzahiro used kick. No. I think wait, did Hanzahiro use kick or was it... I think this is still compare. I can't think of anything else, right? Okay. Did I add kick? No, I had stack. Oh, Hanzahiro was stack. What the heck was kick? Wait. Which one's kick? Is it like stoutier? Oh no, I don't remember which one's kick. Well, there's a high chance I'm gonna be worried about that. It looks like that. Maybe it had a line. It had another line. No, I'm pretty sure kick was Hanzahiro. Oh, or that one's stack, but something is kick. Oh no, wait. Oh no, that might be kick, and I'm thinking of stack being different. I don't know anymore. We're gonna get one of them wrong at some point. Fine. Too many things going on. Wait. This is Sue, right? So does this work? It's Sue, so I'm turning something because Mawadu is the one to spin yourself around, right? This is to turn something. Because Sue's in it. Yeah, we're doing something. Maybe. What else could it be? Yeah, I'm pretty confident it's to turn something. Oh no. No, because Mawasu. What was to turn something? I don't think it was... Wait, yeah, it is. It's gotta be. This is to turn something, and Mawaru is to revolve. Ain't no way. I'm pretty confident about this, right? To turn something. Yeah. No. We're fine. It checks out with the Sue thing.
回す
Mawasu. How do I screw this up? Easy.
記事
Annoying. That's so annoying. I don't know what triggers me more. The Rendaku on Kokoro. What was it? Kokoro. I don't even remember. Kokoro Zuku? Art. Oh, G. Yeah, I don't even remember it anymore. I blocked it out of my mind. I guess we'll just come to it when we come to it. So triggered.
小学校
Shogakko. Zuzkyaku. Mix. Substitute. This is a change. I want to say this is the one where it's cold Thai instead of cold Thai. Or maybe not. This is new, right? I think this is new. Yeah, this is the one with
交代
without the other read. Change calls for Thai. Oh. Although it's fine because it's a change. So I like how this is like a change or a change. I gotta change this up, right? It kind of lines up really well, coincidentally.
Kingyo
Ingyo. I'm starting to develop a figurative allergy to fish after yesterday. It's gonna come up soon. Apprehension. Bankumi? Oh no, Bankumi? I thought I written this already. Did I not?
番組
投げる
Nageru.
弱虫
Yoamushi.
間
An
長さ
Nagasa.
東口
Higashiguchi.
両者
Ryosha. Uh, wait, is this the Tosho? Yeah, Toshu. Or is it Toshu? Toshu.
投手
Toshu.
視点
Shiten.
?1 ヶ月
Ikkaketsu.
未決
Miketsu. Minaosu.
見直す
Inaosu. Oh boy. What are the two that I have? We have to distinguish and to reevaluate, right? I don't think we have any other combinations. Yeah. Yeah, me now. Yeah. We're fine. This is determination.
決心
Ishi. Hold? Hold. Wait. There's oh yeah.
空手
Karate. Months, sure.
ヶ月
It's a month counter, but it's still months. uh
私立大学
私立大学 Oh, wait. What of a bee sting? Is this too correct? It's gotta be too correct, right? Wait, whoa. Here, hold up. Hold up. This is definitely one of the weaker ones. What are our examples? We have... Which one is this? Or correct. What is the read, actually? Ataru. Right? Ataru. This might be like... So we have to guess, to correct, or like to be successful. This one has often produced trouble, right? This is to be right, because you can't, to correct is a different thing. Be right. Tadaru, so which one was to guess had eh. And then there is Atari, right? Which is a success, to be correct. For it to be right. Did I add to be correct? Yes. Okay, that's fine. I think that's fine. We'll pass on that until it comes back around. Prefecture. And Muko. Asoko. Those aren't quite the same thing, but okay. Okay, oh, this is subete. Yeah, subete.
すべて
Subete.
当たる向こう
Muko. Oh, no, this is kick. Oh, kick has the extra stroke. Oh, this is kick. So, yeah, WaniKani has kick. Oh, wait, no, this isn't kick. It's a different... Wait. Hold up. Yeah, this is a kick. Life kicks you. That's kick. It has like a little swoop. And then that swoop, yeah. They don't have dress. Dress is not a thing. Yeah, so express. Subete. Subete is... I think my Zen stuff is pretty... There are so many Zen stuff. That's probably what's challenging me right now. This is all or entirety or entire or everything, right? Zen is used so much. I think Zen is probably the most proliferative so far. I have to work on those. The heck is a standing place? That's still a place, is it not? Wait, hold up. I don't wanna... So... Standing place. What is this called? It's definitely a place. It's still a or no. It's not a place. It's a position. Right? But these two are stand and location. It's a position, it's a stand, it's a position because it's touchy. Touchy about and then we already know the read for so the position or standpoint. And then tachiba.
立場
Tachiba.
戦隊
Sentai. This was just earlier today. Oh, random ordering and non-pairing. Okay. You know which word they used? What are you? Okay. Dang you! Wait, how's this bit off? Oh. We're gonna add hot to this. Different type of hot, but still fair game.
Hakucho.
Alright. So which one is this? This one is ocean fish. And this one is
Umizakana.
Umi Zakana. And we're gonna have the other one as well. What the heck are you?
Chichukai.
Chichukai. Aiwari? No. So this is substitution as well. But this isn't intersection, or this isn't to intersect, but it's related to intersect. Oh no, this is not. This is substitute. Oh yeah. So I think this is substitution, right? What did the wa have to do with anything? Yeah, I don't remember this one. All right, let's write this one down. So we got substitute plus wa. It's the noun version, right? So substitution and kawari is what I would think.
Kawari.
Yeah, substitution. Oh, that wasn't too bad in the long run. Ataru. Ateru.
Ateru.
Wait. Ateru is to guess. Yeah, ateru.
Kau.
Oh.
Tori.
Tori.
Koukōsei.
Kokose.
Fusen.
Fusen. Doing group. That's a system. And system. Shikumi? Shikumi? Because
仕組み
that's technically on.
Konomae.
Konomae. In front of? What are you? A private space. It came to me pretty on point before, but now I'm drawing a memory. Okay, hold up. I know you. Yeah, you're still part of Cloud, right? Part of the Cloud. Before this, I mean, in front of this is the reliable thing. But can I use before? No. This is like in front of this. We're using recently, but in front for the other day. Yowashi.
弱々しい
Yowashi. Body. It's not me. It's Shin. How the heck is Shin? Is it Shin? I don't see how it's anything else. I'll think about it later. Ah, I misspelled week. I'm just kidding. See and attached. Fine. Mitsukeru.
見つける
Oshirase.
お知らせ
Oshirase.
黒人
黒人。
馬
馬。思い出す。
思い出す
思い出す。Sword. Oh, Henry? Oh no, Atari? Pretty sure this is Atari. Which is still an area or place. This is an old one, so yeah. Oh yeah, area plus D. Pretty sure it's Atari. And oh no. Yeah, no, yeah. Because we're at this place. In this area, we're at this place, right? And maybe I type in place for Atari. This is not to be confused. I had a moment hesitation because there was another Atari, which is for success because of Gecko's mnemonic that he shared, right? Because Atari is a success. Or am I being a pep? I mean, I can still type area for this. Yeah. Oh no, I can't type place. Vicinity and neighborhood. I can't type place. Mix? Wow. Oh, this is to intersect. Majiwaru.
交わるあたり
Atari. Atari. Beak. Are you still group? I feel like you're still group. And I think you're still Kumi. Oh, wait. Yeah.
組
Kumi. Alright, what time is it? 8? Alright, we got 6 more. Okay. We got lessons? Something matured. Oh, the last 2 kanji from last unit. Because I messed up on 2 kanji. The heck? Within the body? Or inside the body, I guess.
体内
I know.
外国
外国。
中国
中国。Dang it. Early. Quickly. Right? We're just gonna go with quickly. This is one of the other weak kanji. Soul or hayabaya. Soul or hayabaya. Quickly as soon as possible. Still early. I'm gonna stick to quickly. Ooh.
空間
Oh, because I had a typo. And then this. Ugh. 海水魚。
海水魚
そうそう
Alright. 6 lessons. Roll. Ugh. Okay. So it's still duty and service, but it's also a role and a part you play. I'm gonna play. Okay. Soon?
役
Oh no, it's not.
役
役
Wait, is Yaku? Oh, Onyomi. Okay, it's another one.
役
Jeez.
役
The whole standalone thing is not not working out, but it's fine. Yaku, sure. Yakujin, maybe. Public official. How do you not use public instead? All right, so service person, public official. That makes sense. Government official, public servant. Yeah. Okay. Public official. I'm okay with that. A person with duty is someone who works with the government. Fair enough. Can I get Yakujin for 1,000?
役人
Nin! Dang you!
役人
Alright. Thought maybe like a person would elevate it to dean or something, but I guess not. A public official recently declared that all the yachts at Nintendo are going to be kicked out. All the yaks at Nintendo. Okay, so now we have yaks at Nintendo. You didn't know that Nintendo had resident yaks? Well, it does, but not for long. Okay. Yakunin. Alright, Nintendo. Alright. Move along. Ooh. Now are we getting? Oh no, but this is probably yaku because it has a article here, so it's probably still a yakuni tatsu. To be useful? Wait, to stand in service. Okay, that's fair enough. When you stand up to do your duty, you're standing up and finally being used. That's why this. Okay, to stand up. All right, fine. To stand up to your duty. Okay, to be helpful, to be of service. Ooh, to be of service. Yeah, to be of use. I like to be of service. All right. All the same, right? So, yaku ni tatsu.
役に立つ
That's
役に立つ
the reading for is one that you learn. The tatsu reading. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. Important task. So dai, right? So we could try daiyaku. An important task. A big duty is a great duty. Alright, a great duty is fine too. Or an important role. We can use role. Role can be very helpful and can be also an important task. Okay. Think of something kind of big duty you have, then think about, yes, the probably important task. Not to be confused with the other task.
大役
Daiyaku. Alright.
大役
Daiyaku. Got it. You've been assigned an important task of taking care of a local daiyaku. Yak. Yaks. Where you're from, Thai wearing yaks are incredibly important, so take it. Okay. We're fine. Oh, and Kumo. Kumo is the other one that we cleared, right? And I think this is just Kumo.
雲
Kumo.
雲
雲
Kumo. Interesting. Kumo. And then we have one more duty thing, which is duty. To see to your duty, your eyes are, if you have an eye for service, a vision for service, then you're talking about think helping people is your duty, your role still. If you see someone in need, alright. Some of this stuff is gonna get mixed up. Sort of. Okay, so we're not using me, we're using moku. Yakumoku.
役目
Meh. Oh, come on. Yeah, body parts. You can't predict those. Yakume. Alright, fine. See, I think this is lazy right here. You've learned them both, so you should be able to read this. Yeah, but you're not distinguishing whether this is an exception or not, which this is an exception. So,
役目
rote memory it is. Yakume. Alright, let's see if I can get these sorted out. So you're standing up to your duties, you're being useful. And then people who go into service are public officials. And they have yaks at Nintendo.
役人
役に立つ
Yakunitatsu. So public official. And then standing alone is a role. We're still a duty. Which turned out to be so yaku. And then when you have an eye on your service or duty, you have a role or a duty. Still a cloud. And an important task. I said die, but it was taiyaku.
大役
So Thai important task to protect the Thai yaks. Okay. Yakume.
役目雲
All right. All right. Got a few things to cover. I'm just looking at the kanji numbers. Okay. All right. So we're 2 or 3, a little over 3 days away from the second peak day. The aftermath. All right. Jammed in, history, tent, clown, building, spicy, heavy, anti, brush, correct, machine, coat rack, helicopter, cleat, pope, spring, squid, yort, gladiator, eternity. And we're just gonna do the reads now. So I G U Wa Ku Utsu Ku Yo No. Actually, yes. Okay. Yaku. Ya. Ji. So. Ken. Bi. Fu. I. So. Dan. Zo. Yo. Shin. Ho. Shi. Okay. This is so annoying. This one is so annoying. Okay. Second day. Consecutive day. Kokoro zu. Right. Zuyoi. Zuyoi. How did I screw this one up? Oh, I got them backwards. Easy. Okay. We have a few here. Yeah, near. Near. Zoo. Good. chikazuku. 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 Approach. Or to draw near, or to get near, or to near up. Also has this was special. Mataku. Right? Mataku. All still all everything. Oh wait, it might be actually all complete or whole. Entirety, it might be all entirety. Okay. So mataku. Substitute. Substitute. Whoops. Time. Substitute. Which is period. Time period. Time period works because there's time and period. So instead of substitute, I can think of this period. And then I have another substitute. Instead of period, this is substitute wa. Body. Which is the noun. Substitution. Wasn't too bad in the moment. And we have area. And D. So still area. So we had vicinity. Atari. Vicinity and neighborhood. But no place. Okay. Because it's emphasizing like somewhere close or around. Okay. And that's a wrap for today. Got a good chance to catch up with someone, which was very nice to hear that they're doing well. Lots of things happen. Alright, that's a wrap for WaniKani today. Our Japanese session. We're gonna watch this later. Arigatou gozaimasu. Right. So for those who are only interested in Japanese, minasan mata ne. I'm gonna get up, stretch a bit, fill up on water. I'll be back for Hanzahiro. Thank you, thank you.